Bitcoin. It's the big daddy. It's the one that you should hold a lot of. 50% of your portfolio should be in Bitcoin. Okay? When Bitcoin goes up, you gain. When the market goes down, Bitcoin generally holds the strongest. You also gain, right? So you want that stability and you get the growth, obviously, because Bitcoin's going to go a lot higher this cycle. I don't need to talk a lot about Bitcoin this one. But moving on, let's talk about Ethereum. What's going on in Ethereum? A lot of people have been asking about Ethereum. As you can clearly see, last 90 days, Ethereum is only up 2%, while Bitcoin is up 17%, right? And Ethereum has been trailing Bitcoin for throughout basically 2023. So that has not changed. A lot of people have been asking me, do we need to get off the ETH bandwagon? Should we switch it to Bitcoin or should we switch it to some other alts, right? Here's my opinion. They are still the big daddy of smart contracts, of L1s, of tokenization, of NFT marketplaces, all of those things, right? Still the big daddy. Right now it is stagnant. I think some of it is due to this ETHgate situation, and that may have caused some FUD. Also, people are worried about Vitalik himself, whether he will be able to solve the scaling issue for Ethereum. But like I said, it's the big daddy of smart contracts, L1s, TVL, DeFi, whatever you name. It is still the biggest by far. It's almost like 10x higher than, say, BNB, right? Not 10x, but maybe like 8x, right? So it's still in a very good position. Do I think Ethereum's going to go up this cycle? Yes. And there have been periods before where Ethereum just doesn't outperform Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden it does. And we see Ethereum go up like 30% within a month. We see that happen all the time, right? So is it time to give up on Ethereum? In my opinion, no. Not time to give up. BNB I do like. It's a foundational coin for Binance Smart Chain. Also, created by Binance, right? Obviously, if you haven't figured that out yet, Binance, the biggest exchange on earth, they came out with BNB. If you hold it, you get discount and trading fees. Also, they have a burning mechanism for BNB, so they're going to cut the circulation supply eventually down to 100 million. So they take their profits and they burn BNB with it. So it's deflationary, and there is a set supply, which is good. And Binance Smart Chain, right, also uses BNB, and they have a robust DeFi ecosystem too, right? For example, PancakeSwap is actually doing quite well right now, and it's within Binance Smart Chain. So is BNB worth holding on to? Yes. BNB, traditionally speaking, is not very sexy. It does not move very quickly. You don't see plus 20% days for BNB, but it just surprises you. It's like the tortoise. It just keeps on going slowly, going upwards. All right, that's what happens. So BNB, good hold. Now, below XRP. I talk about XRP all the time, including this morning. It had a big 10% rise this morning. XRP has been stagnant for a long time because of the SEC lawsuit, which is about to conclude possibly in 3 days. November 9th is when the next hearing date is. So with the SEC lifted off his shoulder, XRP this cycle can really shine, right? And Ripple's go IPO, and XRP Ledger is getting involved with many different things besides just being a bridge currency for transactions. Okay, so XRP is looking like it's a pretty good spot. It's a pretty good spot. So I do think XRP is going to do very well this cycle without the SEC holding it down, right? So can it get back to its previous high of like $4 or close to $4? Yeah, and then it'll go past that. I am having a kickoff party in Vegas, December 14th. So if you guys want to come out and meet me and other influencers that are in the IFC, this is the spot to go. And not only that, Crowded Combat is going to be there. Their fighters are going to be there. I'm going to invite others in this space, other influencers, other projects. If you've been to one of my network parties before, it's going to be like that, but even bigger this time around. I have 3 different tickets. If you want to participate, you want to join, please do so. Use the code 25 off. You'll get $25 off. And for people that's been asking for a new NFT, if you go with the VIP program or ticket, you will get airdropped an exclusive I Am George NFT. That will be included. Make sure you check it out if you are interested. This is in Vegas. Remember, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. And you get to check out all the fighters, all the other influencers, myself, and all the major projects will be there. It's going to be a good party, a good time. So check it out. Solana, Cardano. Talk about these two all the time. They're L1s, right? Solana has a soul, which powers its network, and Cardano has ADA, which powers its network, right? They're kind of polar opposites. Solana moves very quickly, does a lot of upgrades. It's very fast, okay? But in the past, it had a lot of outages because of it. Cardano, on the other hand, is slow. It is slow in transaction speed and slow in upgrades. Its leader, Charles, is kind of slow. But Cardano, as far as I know, never had a network outage. So you have polar opposites of each other, yet they're both doing quite well with their own following. Do I think they're both worth holding on to? Yes. Solana, especially recently, has been going up quite a lot. It's taking a breather now. But man, up 107% in the last 60 days. That's huge. So think about it. Just 2 months ago, it was below $20. So Solana is getting past the FTX FUD. Right, SBF is guilty. He's going away for 100 years. Okay, so they're getting past that. Even though the new FTX still holds an enormous amount, they're staking it right now. And a whole lot of it can't be unstaked either. So that released some of the selling pressure fears. And Cardano, on the other hand, has an enormous amount of people just staking it. Okay, just staking Cardano, locking it in, and that's good overall, while Cardano is developing and getting other things like governance and scaling and side chains and everything else going, right? So both are good. Both are good. And we'll see which one wins out at the end of this cycle, which one comes out on top. Because they always seem to be like neck and neck. All right. Now moving past, Toncoin is quite simply interesting. Its rise, 91% in the last 90 days. I didn't even see this. Toncoin has a weird history. It was created by Telegram, the messaging group. Then it got shut down by the SEC. Then it became an open source project. Then they formed a partnership with Telegram. So technically it's still Telegram's, even though they had to refund like $2 billion of the ICO funds that they collected, right? Why is it so hot? I can't really figure it out. With Toncoin, you can buy like a fake number that you can start a Telegram group with, or a Telegram account with. I think that's really the only usage for it. I don't know why it's so hot, but it is. But something that I'm just more neutral on.